Hi guys, in this tutorial we want to look at how to order data or how to order your query results. So we're going to look at order by clause. Okay. So when you write a query and you need to present it in a particular format, maybe you want to see the highest paid employee first in the report, or you want to see the lowest paid employee first in your results. Okay, so this order by keyword, this syntax is useful. This is what you can use to order or to sort. For those of us that know how to use Excel, there's this feature that is called sort. So you can use it to sort your your result. So in SQL is what is called order by. So let me give you um, a quick introduction to that. Let's say I want to see all the data in my table. I do select star from employees. So if I do select star from employees and go to so we have 1000 rows. Now if I go to the salary column, I have 154, 864, 56, 752, 95, 313, like that. But what if I want to sort these results so that I see the highest paid employee first? So let's do something so that it's clearer. Let's just select two columns. Let it be first name. Let's do just first name and salary. So I'm going to run this. Okay, so we still have 1000 records. Barry is earning 154,864. Ariel is earning 56,752. But if I want to sort this so that I see the highest salary being paid first, and of course that makes me see the highest salary being paid and the guy that is receiving that salary. So what I can do is, let me bring this down. Okay, and salary from employees. I can order this result and say order by salary. So if I say order by salary ascending, that means I want this salary column to start from the least salary being paid, and it goes up like that, is ascending, the least followed by the next one up to the highest salary. So let's run this. You see now this has changed. So the least salary being paid is 20,542. Don't forget we have 1000 employees. So the least salary being paid is 20,542. And who is earning that least salary? This guy, Reynolds. This is the guy earning the least salary out of 1000 employees. Now I want to show you something. Let's say I don't put this ascending. I just say order by salary. It's still going to run. Let me prove that to you. This is giving us the same result. So if you want to order by ascending, you can choose to put ascending, or you can choose not to put anything. So once you do this, the server knows that what you are trying to do by default is ascending, because most people will want to sort in ascending order. So once you do order by, and whichever column you are using to order your query results, if you are ordering in ascending order, you really don't need to specify ASC. If you want, you put it. If you want, you don't put it, it's still going to run like that for you. But what if I want to sort in descending order? So right now we are looking at Renault and we are looking at his salary, which is the least salary in the company. What if I want to see the highest salary in the company? All I need to do is to say order by salary, descending. Let's run this and see what we have. Now Jacqueline is the highest paid guy in the company. So earning 166,976. So for descending, you don't have a choice. You just have to put descending, because the moment you remove this and you run, it's going to change it to ascending. For ascending, you can either choose to spell it out and run like this. So it's still Renault and the least salary. If I remove this, it's still going to give me the same result. It's still the same guy with the salary. But if I change this to this, then I want to see the highest paid guy to the lowest paid guy. So if I do this, this is the highest paid guy. If I scroll down to the bottom, see, this is Renault. And you can use any column to do this. We can as well use this first name column. What if I want to sort by first name column? Okay, so I can do first name descending. Let's see what we have. Now we are not ordering with the salary column anymore. We are ordering with the first name column. So let's run this and see what we have. So if you are sorting or you are ordering using a varying character column, a column or a field with a varying character data type, that means what you are doing is you are sorting from A to Z. So, and if you are sorting from A to Z, of course, if you are sorting in descending order, it's going to start from Z. And if I'm sorting in ascending order using this first name column, then it's going to start from A. So let me change this to ascending order and see what you have. You see, it starts from A. And if I scroll down, it's going to end in Z. The same way if I change this back to descending and run, see what we have. And if I go, I see A as the last one. So that's how to use um, order by clause. You use it to order your results. We can do this order by in two or more levels. How do I mean? Let's say we have a requirement. Let's say we have a requirement that says, uh, give me, give me a report, a report that shows maybe first name, report that shows first name, gender, and salary. Just this. Okay. So if we have a requirement like this, so we are going to write this to be, we want to see first name, want to see first name and gender, salary. So maybe of those working in, so a report that shows first name, gender, and salary of employees, employees working in choose choose department. So let me bring this down. So this is the requirement. Let me make a space. This is the query. Okay, we are starting the query from here. Now this is the requirement. Give me a report that shows first name, gender, and salary of employees working in choose department, earning between maybe 100K and 160K. Okay, so we have these requirements. How do we how do we write a query for this? Because really this is how your requirement will be coming. It might not even be this straightforward or clear. So you need to read over the requirement again and again. Spend time to understand what the requirement wants you to do before you start writing your query. So I want us to use this to look at how to order by. Okay, so we are selecting first name based on the requirement, gender, and salary from employees. Now, what's the first condition we have? At salary of employees working in tools department. So we only want to see those employees working in tools department, their salary. Those who work in tools department and earn salary between 100K and 160K. That's what the requirement says. So the first condition is when you want to specify your condition is where salary between 100 and 160. This is one of the conditions. If I want, I can write the first condition that says department must be tools. If I want, I can write this first. It doesn't matter. Okay. And the other condition is that we only want to see those employees working in tools department. So I can say, and department equals tools. So first name, gender, salary from employees, where salary between 100K and 160K and department equals tools. That's what this requirement says. And this is the query. Now I'm going to run from this first condition. So I'm going to skip department for now. I'm going to skip the last line. I'm running from select up to where salary between 100K and 160K. We are not running with the department now, just for us to see the records we have. So we have 382 rows affected. So it means there are 382 employees earning between 100K and 160. How do I validate that? I come to the salary column to check. And if you look through this salary column, you see that what we have is between 100K and 160. Okay. Now, let's run with the last line. We only want to see tools department. And maybe we should include department so that we can see. Let's include department as what we want to see. Let's go back to the requirement as well and put department. So we want to also display department in the report. So let's run this. Now we are running select first name, gender, salary, department from employees, where salary between 100,000 and 160,000 and department equals tools. So now we only want to see those working in tools department earning between 100K and 160. Let's run. We have just 13 employees. only 13 employees working in tools department, earning salary between 100K and 160. Let me drag this up so that we see. Now, the first thing to do to validate is all we want to see in this department is tools because it's a required condition, just tools department. And the salary column, we don't want to see anything that is less than 100K, and we don't want to see anything that is above 160K. So if you look through this, you're not going to find such. So now instead of looking through this, what can we do? Don't forget what we are looking at is order by. So that you don't need to look through it for validation. What I can do is to order by salary. So I can see clearly if I meet requirements. So I can say, let me move this up. So I can come here and say order by. Let me get rid of the requirements to make space. So I can just say, and I will drag this up. Good. So now I can order these results. So I can see from maybe ascending order. So I say order by. You use the column you want to use to sort your result or to order your results. So I say order by salary ascending. So meaning I want to see the lowest salary first. When I run this, it's easy. So now this is the lowest salary, followed by this, like that. So it's starting now is rearranging it by ascending order. You see what we have? I can also change this to descending and do something like this. Now with this instruction, I want to see the highest salary first. Now we have the highest salary. So you don't need to be scrolling to look through each one by one to be sure that your query is outputting the right result. You can just order to see what you have to validate your results. So this is handy for you to do that kind of thing. So your requirement might state that you need to order your report in a particular fashion. And another reason why you might want to use order by is for validation reason. You want to validate what you are doing. So you can do this as well. Now I said we can do order by in two levels. What if I want to see, now I've ordered my result in descending order using salary. What if I also want to order by gender so that maybe I want to order by gender in ascending order, order by gender. So for a minute, I'm going to remove this. Let me order by gender in ascending order, okay, and run. So now we have Kathy, Barbara, Christine, Natalie, like that. And gender, we have female. Let's see if we have male and male. So if we are ordering by gender in ascending, of course, F comes before M. That's why we have this. But what if I also now want to order by salary in descending? So that out of all the females we have, it's going to show me which female is earning the highest salary. And out of all the males that we have, is also going to show me which male is earning highest salary. So we can do two levels of ordering. Now I've ordered in ascending order. I also now want to order in descending. This time you just say salary descending. So in each category of gender, out of all the female employees, I want to see the highest paid female employee first. And out of all the male, I want to see the highest paid male employee first in tools department. So let's run and see. Let's validate this result. So this is the highest paid salary and it's being paid to Barbara. So out of all the females that we have in tools department, this guy is receiving the highest paid salary out of all the females. Let's scroll down to the male. Now you see the male, this Kelby is the highest paid employee in tools department among the male employees. So I hope you get the gist. What we did here is to first sort by gender and then sort by salary. So this is going to do two things for you. The first one is to sort by gender, and in each gender category out of all the females, we are sorting by salary so that we see the highest paid female employee first in tools department, and then we'll see if I change this again to descending, that means we want male to come first. So I can do order by gender descending and salary descending. Can do that as well. So what we have is now male first because we are sorting by gender descending and the highest salary in that category. If we go down to female, now Barbara, female, the highest salary. So just take time to you things like this don't come fast like that or stick to your head like that until you practice and practice and practice. Try to go through this query, let it make sense to you. Get enough practice. That way is going to stick to your head and you will realize that it's not that difficult. It's just a matter of practice. In the next tutorial, we're going to be looking at different practice questions, exercises. We're going to make up some requirements that you can have in a real work environment. So in next tutorial, we're going to look at that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.